guys, Mrs. Brower here. I know you're on your way to the library today, so I want to tell you a couple of things that are different this year so that way you're prepared. First of all, we're going to start with going to Destiny and just remind you, you do, especially this year with our smaller library and having more books in different places, you're going to want to log into Destiny. If you don't already have Destiny bookmarked, it's follett.wccsonline.com. And again, that was follett.wccsonline.com. All right, so with that, you're going to log in. You guys are going to use the sign in with Google. Because I want to show you what a student looks like and not my account, I'm going to use this side over here. Once you're in, don't forget that there's all kinds of stuff up here for you to look at, to use. There's good resources on the top row for reading. We have Overdrive Sora, which is your ebooks and audiobooks. Make sure you go in there. I've added more stuff for you guys. What should you read next, etc. If you go into catalog, you can search. One tip, so that way you have as many books as possible. Make sure your location you set to Whitley County Consolidated Schools. That way you're searching the entire district. The reason is because we're much smaller, some of the books that are great for 8th graders, but also freshmen, sophomores, etc. Well, I decided to keep those books at the middle school where they have lots more room. So here we're mostly going to have just high school level, young adult level books. But we have access to books from any building, especially if you decide you want a book that can be read by middle schoolers, or you want a throwback book or whatever, we have access. So for that, I'm going to go ahead and look at Percy Jackson, because I know that's a book that we all still really love, but it's over at the middle school. When I search, I can see that, here are my titles on the left. Notice the solid books. That means those are physical books. If I go further down, notice how there's now an E there. That means it's an ebook. If you click open, it'll take you right to the ebook. So that way you're good to go. I don't think I have these in audio, but if you saw a little audio symbol, it'd be an audiobook. On this one, Percy Jackson, no local copies. Well, that's okay because there is one someplace else. So if I click on the title, I can go in and click the hold button. That'll send a message to my media assistants that you want that book. They'll get it, they'll send it over, and we will email you and say, hey, do you want to pick it up at lunch or do you want it to be delivered? If you happen to be a remote learner, then you can email us back and say, actually, I'll come by the school to pick it up and we can arrange a time for that. All right, so again, that's how you place a hold for any book at all that you want, and we can deliver it if you're not able to get to the library. My info, don't forget to go in there and double check. If you have anything overdue, it'll be in red. Try to take care of that soon. If you have a charger or a Chromebook that's overdue, please take care of that like today. That'd be great. With that, to show you the new library, I have a couple pictures. I couldn't walk around the library and do this really fast. We have these tub units that are by the window on the right side of the library when you walk in. This is where we put our mangas. We were trying to figure out how to organize things, and we kind of liked how if you go this way, you could put them in a drawer, and then you could see the whole series at once. Just to the right of those drawers, we have the rest of the graphic novels. All of our books are labeled because they are either in a genre like action adventure, romance, altered future, dystopians type stuff. We also have a poetry section. We have a memoir section, nonfiction. But you can see that there's these little signs that are on top that kind of direct you. So look for those. There's also stickers along the book spines that you can look at. The back wall is all fiction, all of our fiction genres. Our right wall, again, where those mangas are, there's also more fiction. Back over here in front of the main windows, more fiction books for you, as well as I think just to the left of this is where our Elliot Rosewaters are, books that were selected just for high schoolers for this school year. And then right in front of Mrs. Kirchner's desk, she has the memoirs. So autobiographies, biographies, but mostly memoirs. And right behind her desk is where the nonfiction is located. Okay, I think that's all. There's a lot of things that are different. The Innovation Center, I keep forgetting, the library is now called the Innovation Center. It's much smaller, but we have it packed with good stuff. So stay in small groups. Let us know if you have questions, and we can't wait to see you today. So have a wonderful day.